Okay, this is a video response to Ballinnick1982 talking about RPGs we'd maybe like to see resurrected. And there are a couple of games in here that aren't really RPGs, but I think deserve a newer version or maybe a sequel in some cases. First up, we've got the Knights of the Old Republic series. Now I know there's the new PC MMO coming out, but I'd really like a new sort of console single-player version of these games to come out. The first one I thought was absolutely fantastic, one of my favourite games ever made. I really enjoyed the second one as well, and I'd definitely like to see a new one of these on consoles in the near future. Okay, next up we have Summoner. I know Pete Dawes' response mentioned this one as well, but I just thought I'd show off the UK cover to this game. This came out at sort of early in the PS2 lifetime, if not at the beginning, and this was a really fantastic game. They did a sequel, but I didn't think much to it. I thought it changed a little bit too much and didn't really enjoy it. This first one was a really interesting one, so maybe check that out on YouTube. Okay, we have the Parasite Eve series. Now I know we've got Third Birthday on PSP, which is really good, but it was different, and I'd like to see maybe a console-based one return to the original Resident Evil / Final Fantasy formula that early Parasite Eves had. I'd also like maybe the first one to come out on PSN so we can play it in Europe, as I don't think we got the first one for that. Another one I'd really like to see a sequel of is Sacred 2: Fallen Angel. This came out for the PC, the 360 and the PS3 this generation, and I thought this was an absolutely fantastic dungeon crawl RPG. Nice sort of classic top-down game. The menus were a little cluttered, but I thought this was absolutely brilliant and definitely think it deserves a sequel. One game series I'd really like to see continue is the sort of Carl Hyde mystery series with Hotel Dusk and Last Winter, which you maybe never heard of outside certain regions. But I'd really like to see this series continue. I thought this was fantastic. It was sort of a big motivation, the first one, for buying a DS for me, and I really would like to see more of these in future. And this is just a game that I thought was absolutely brilliant. It came out for the Xbox, the PS2 and the PC, and I'd just really love to see a new version of this. It was kind of theme park, but with a Jurassic Park setting, and it was absolutely fantastic. I'd just really like to see maybe a remake of this. I don't think it'll ever happen, but it's my list. I wanted to throw it in there.